Good morning. Happy Thursday. I want to shed light to all my parents. All my parents check in. All my parents check in. Mothers, fathers, I don't discriminate. I have an open mind. I'm not a one-sided person. But let me tell you guys something. Go to court and get a parenting app. I had to get one. You know why? Because people think that they can talk to you any type of way, and they will continue to do so. Go to court and get a parenting app so things can be monitored. And let me tell you something. You're going to be so happy that you did. Okay? Because when you go to court, you need to file a motion. Okay? You need to file a motion. If parents are texting you on that parenting app about things that are outside of communicating with their children and any serious concerns about the kids, whether that's doctor's appointments, school, what size shoes they wear, clothes, anything outside of them calling to talk to their kids, a FaceTime to talk to their kids, we are not obligated to respond to anything outside of the children. I'm not obligated to respond to your feelings. I'm not obligated to respond to why did you send me to court for child support. I'm not obligated to keep telling you anything. We're not obligated to respond to anything outside of co-parenting with your children. Giving you updates on doctor's appointments, giving you updates on anything that you need to know about your children, I will tell you. But as parents, we're not obligated to tell you or respond to anything outside of your children. You want to talk to your kids? That is what the app is for. So I recently told a parent that baby daddy, and they said, well, fine then. We're not going to communicate on this app anymore. Well, guess what, honey? I told them I'm not obligated to respond to anybody's feelings or on how you feel. My only obligation is to make sure you talk to your children on this app and to update you on any serious concerns, drop off times, when you're dropping them off, when you're picking them up, any emergencies. I'm supposed to respond to that. I'm supposed to let you know when you can come get them, what time I'll be available, what school they go to, what colors they wear, what anything about the children. Anything outside of that, I'm not responding to. And I told them I only read 2 lines, and I noticed that it wasn't about the kids, and so I stopped reading. I don't even read anything that does not correlate to the children. Now, some of the stuff I did read, but it's important to stop reading that mess. Print it out and have it for the judge, and the judge will also put in the doc number and they will look at it as well. But have your stuff organized when you go to the court. You want to still print out everything, okay? And you want to also write down the issues that you are having. You want to be organized. You don't want to be all over the place when you go to the court, or they will eat you up, or they will tell you, look, I don't have time for this, next case. Now, like I was saying, we are not doing that. At least I know I'm not, okay? So, anything outside of the kids, I told them I'm not obligated to respond to that. If you have any concerns or you need help with why this, why that, you need to go speak to a judge, the guardian ad litem, or a lawyer. Speak to a judge, the guardian ad litem, or a lawyer. Okay, so I had to recently file a show cause, a motion, because they are not going within the guidelines of what the parenting app is for. The parenting app is not for you to continuously ask me, are you going to take me off? Are you going to take me off? Are you taking me off? What are you going to do? Your rent is going to go up. They're going to take your food stamps from you. Are you going to take me off? You're not responding to anything but when I'm bringing the kids back. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why? Hello. I'm getting a whole bunch of text messages. That app is not for that, honey. So you're violating why and the purpose of the app. The purpose for the app is co-parenting for the children. Pickups, drop-off, emergencies, and for you to talk to them. This app is not to express your feelings, and that's why I brought up the app in court. Why did I bring up the app in court last year? Is because when they moved, they told me that's why we gave you a fake address. I'm going to print that out as well when I go to my next court date, because I filed a motion because no one is going to repeatedly text me and ask me why this, why that. Honey, talk to a judge about it. Please, you need to talk to somebody, but don't talk to me about that. This app isn't designed for your feelings. It's designed for the children. And when you keep texting me back and back, and y'all are texting me long paragraphs, you and your partner, then you're violating the app and the purpose of the app. And I'm going to take you to court so we can modify the app. And also I can tell them, hey, can we make sure we modify and put on paper that I need to know 48 hours before they pick up the children? Can we modify that they tell me, hey, I'm coming to pick the kids up at this time, and they actually come at that time? Because we're having a whole bunch of times where they're telling me I'm coming at 8, and I'm waiting at 5 o'clock, and they still haven't came, and they told me they're coming at 8. I'm coming at 8 o'clock, but it's 5 o'clock. So we need to modify that as well. They need to give me an exact time, because I have a life and they have me waiting. Then I recently say, hey, what time are you dropping my kids off? You told me Wednesday, but you didn't tell me what time. They did not respond or tell me. They had my kids call me and say, we're 10 minutes away. One time I said, hey, what time are you dropping them off? They didn't tell me. I come from home from doing laundry, and my kids popped up right behind me. I couldn't have been home. They could have been waiting outside, and that would have been on them. So we need to modify that. There's a lot of things that needs to be modified and changed. And if they were mature, we would never even be in court, and we would never have to go through a whole bunch of stuff that we are going through. But guess what? Sometimes you got to go to court because it creates structure. It is a system. And now you got to go through that system and that structure that you don't want to go through. And now that I told you that I'm not responding to anything negative, now you don't want to communicate on the app. But guess what? It's court order, and you're going to get in trouble, not me. I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm not going to get in trouble, because the court order was all communication through the app. But because you thought I was going to respond to all of those things and I didn't, now you don't want to communicate. So go to court. I know you don't want to, but it's the best thing that happened to me, because I will not have any adults keep texting me nonsense outside of your children, okay? Outside of your children, nobody's responding to anything. If it does not have anything to do with the children, we're not responding. Point blank, period. Let that stay on read, or tell them I'm not obligated to respond to any of that. My only obligation is to your children. School, doctor's appointments, emergencies, when you come to pick them up, when you come to drop them off, and when I am available for you to pick them up. What school they go to, medicine they take. Anything outside of that, go talk to a judge, the guardian ad litem, or get a lawyer. Have a blessed day. Put up those boundaries and keep them up.